Hello, folks. How we doing, everyone?
Good evening, travelers. Hope you're all having a wonderful day.
How is everyone today?
Oh.
Alive. Well, that's better than the alternative.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. U.S. Thanksgiving for retail workers
Sucks.
yeah, it does. I just want to say to everybody out there, be fucking nice to retail workers. I swear to God, especially during the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Because chances are, if you're not, if they're out of something, or at least if it looks like they're out of something, if you're mean about it, you're not gonna get that thing.
Yeah.
This coming from somebody who has done that to customers before. I'm like, no, you were an asshole. I'll go back, I'll look for it, even if we have it. I'm telling you, we're out of it.
Yep. I used to do that all the time. I worked in a toy store for a bit. And like the first Christmas that I worked there, it was like, because I knew that people would be assholes, because especially when it comes to like their kids' gifts.
Right.
But like, people were real assholes.
Oh yeah, like my son or daughter has to have this
And I'm like,
sort of people.
Because we had like a big back room full of different things.
Mm-hmm.
And more often than not, like, I'd be very happy to look and, you know, try and help if people were at least polite about it. But if you were a dick about it, I'd just be like, oh, sorry, if you don't see it in the store, like, I'll look, but... And then regardless of if we had it.
We don't have it right now.
My favorite was when, like, we were specifically, like, in my specific city, one of the first places to get, like, new Lego sets.
Oh, yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Like, all the fucking Lego fanatics getting on that immediately. And same thing. Like, if you're a dick to me over the phone about it, I'm not gonna put your name down for a Lego set. I will tell you it's sold out.
Absolutely.
Like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I will happily give it away to someone else.
Absolutely.
Okay, we can get another encounter.
Yes.
I don't even know what I want.
Yeah, I'm definitely in that same boat.
I think I'm still looking for a fairy type.
Fairy type?
Blinky's got a Terra fairy, but I'd like to get an actual fairy type.
Yes, they do. Thankfully, I've got a steel type to deal with that.
If I had to choose between doing another 5 years of military or retail, I'm picking military. Honestly, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, especially nowadays.
Also, Death, fuck you. I'm going to come to your house and steal your sandwiches. I had a sandwich. You can't steal all my sandwiches. I had 2 sandwiches for my dinner.
2, count 'em, 2...
2 sandwiches. 2 chicken sandwiches. They were delicious. You get guaranteed food and housing in the military. And respect.
That is true.
Yeah, I don't know if I should try and go for another fairy type, or... I feel like I still need a good one.
Yeah, Blissey is, like, tough, but it's really more for just taking hits than it is for doing much else.
It's gonna be great for... Like, it's gonna be great to take a punch. But
Yeah.
I need, like, a good damage dealer fairy type.
Yeah.
Hi, Genie! No, those were the decoy sandwiches. Well, I put them in my mouth. I've consumed them. Okay, I'm already buying crystal.
I am too.
Okay.
That's a reroll for me. That's a Seviper.
And that's a Pineco. Also a reroll.
Alright, somewhere else.
Off! Off somewhere different! What? Don't tape Aimless to the ceiling.
Why am I getting taped to the ceiling?
I don't know. Yeah, no, that's the thing though, Shooty. Like, people just don't treat retail workers with any respect. And really do.
At all.
Like, the people who don't see you as human really don't see you as human.
Oh, yeah.
It's
There's
crazy to
definitely-
me. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
You can definitely tell who the entitled ones are.
Well, it's crazy to me, like, the amount of people who clearly don't consider retail work real work, but
Yeah.
also expect you to wait to them, like, hand and foot during the duration of time that you're, like, they're in your presence.
What the fuck is this?
Hang on. I don't have your stream open. Mine's an Oricorio.
I can't tell what this is.
Let me check.
Am I just an idiot?
I'm pulling it up, hang on. I know I worked retail for 6 months and quit. I worked retail for 3 years.
I'm still working retail.
Oh my god.
I think it's been 7 now.
Twitch. Load.
I swear if we've already had one of these.
That'd be nice.
If.
I don't want an Oricorio. I love Oricorio. I really do, but is that a ghastly?
I don't think so. I mean, if it is, we've already had a ghastly.
Yeah.
What is this thing?
I mean, just challenge it. The worst that happens is...
Yeah. I just beat it and
Yeah.
that's it.
Let me know before I challenge mine, though.
Yeah. I'll, It's a fire one, so I'll bring a ground type in. Oh, I thank you for their 8-month resub.
Hehe. I'm here to support all my homies. Mwahaha. My evil plan.
Gotta support the homies. What?
Okay, what is it?
It's ghastly.
Okay.
What the hell? Alright, yeah, so that's a reroll for me again.
Can I reroll mine?
I suppose.
Cool. Again, I love Oricorio. Oricorio's just really shit.
Oh, it has levitate, damn it.
Oricorio's
Yeah, good thing it's a
just really
2-star.
bad. The pay and benefits are present. Look, I mean, I work in childcare. The pay and benefits are probably better than what I got.
Yeah. Honestly, the pay is mid, but I get good health care, and apparently we get good dental too, so...
Well, that's nice at least.
Yeah, it's not like a...
Yeah, like...
It's not like a, some places where you just get, like, no benefits, or the healthcare is crap.
I've got decent benefits, but, you know, the pay leaves something to be desired.
It always does. I mean, the pay is fine, I want more hours. Let me work more.
I package frozen French bread pizza. Is it at least good? Pretty sure I've told this story before, but it bears repeating. I worked retail and this mother and her hellbeast of a child came to my line. Mom was on the phone and the kid attempted to throw a can of soup at my head. He missed, then got super upset. Mom complained to the manager that I upset her child by not letting it hit me and demanded I be fired on the spot.
Really?
I don't know if he can hear me, because I think he has got his headset on. The captain, works at a pretty, big supermarket of sorts. And, you know, was working parking one day and has had, like, parents get annoyed when he's literally, like, pulled children away from getting hit by cars.
Yeah.
His parents will just let their kids, like, run amok in parking lots.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll go for a water type. Why the hell not?
Have either one of us? No, you had a Knackley. You had a Knackley, yes.
No, you had the Knackley.
Oh, I did. That's true. Fuck. My starter was a Sprigatito, although they didn't last long.
No, they did not. I will also say we are starting to run out of things to encounter.
That's true.
Go away, Dillabird.
Okay, well, I've exhausted every single fairy Terra that's here. So you know what? I'm gonna go for an electric Terra.
That might actually be a safe bet.
Try and
That's
get
a
something to
Starly.
do with Quackaball. Did you get to the DLC? Not on here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the DLC probably on my alt tomorrow, because even though tomorrow is US Thanksgiving, I'm not doing anything until Friday, and it's gonna be like a 2.5 hour car ride, so that's what I'm gonna do.
I wish that we had Thanksgiving in November.
Why is that?
Because like the way holidays are worked out is that it's pretty nicely laid out so that there's kind of not big holidays, but like a nice holiday in every month.
Yeah.
Or not every month, but like
During the holiday season.
yeah. So like, you know, you've got that kind of like, oh, it's around back to school time, and then it's Halloween, and then if you're American, it's Thanksgiving, and then I'm
Christmas.
going in the complete opposite direction. I just realized, like a fool. Yeah, and then Christmas. But for us, it's like, oh, we've got Thanksgiving, and then immediately Halloween after that.
Yeah, that is true.
And it's like, I don't know, it just feels like kind of a lot in 1 month. And I can't imagine what it's like for people who, like, have kids.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, children can make that equation even more difficult.
Yeah, I think we're just running out of things to encounter. I might need to go back to that Oricorio. We just have to... That will have to be my encounter.
That's a Flamigo. I just lost that.
Yeah, I just ran into a Krogunk, so...
Water Terra. Let's go. LFG.
The way Aimless and I have been doing Dupes Claws, by the way, is that if either one of us got it, then
both of us can reroll. One of us has to. The other one it's optional.
problem with that is that just we've encountered a lot of things at this point.
We've encountered a lot, and a lot has died.
Is that just a Smoliv? I think that's just a Smoliv.
That is.
And I love Smoliv, but I already have one. Also, hello, the Lord of Zombies. I hope you're doing well.
Oh yeah. Got totally sidetracked by talking about retail.
Was that a bounce suite?
Was that a bounce suite?
That might be a bounce suite, actually. Neither one of us has had a Serena.
No. No, I don't believe so.
I mean, I don't really want another grass type, but I do like Serena.
But before I got distracted...
And if I had to pick that or an Oricorio, I'll take this any day.
We were talking about, Zelda.
Yes.
And the fact that I have never beat Twilight Princess.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I've never gotten past the first temple.
What? Okay.
Yeah. So, I was so stupid.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Indeedee? Is that what that is?
Neither one of us have had an Indeedee.
Okay, I'll take it then.
Indeedee isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's not bad.
Not awful.
I've used it. It's alright.
So I had Twilight Princess. But I want to say, how old was I when that game came out? I didn't play it on the GameCube, I played it on the Wii.
Okay.
And I got to the first temple. I think I got the boomerang, the tornado boomerang.
Yes.
I just could not figure out, like, the monkey puzzle of that very first temple of, like, where the hell I was supposed to go or what I was supposed to do with this boomerang. I figured out how to change what was it, the bridge? The panels that spin? The bridges that spin? But after that, I think I just kind of got stuck looping myself into a circle. Like, I don't know if I just didn't find a key or something, but I gave up on that game after about a week.
Damn.
Because I legitimately could not figure out where to go.
I caught Down Sweet, by the way.
Okay, yeah, I'll be catching Indeedee.
Indie Sweet?
Sweetie.
Just Sweetie. That's cute.
That's like SWEEDE,
Yeah,
Sweetie.
Yeah. I like that. Sweet. Whoops. D. Love it. Okay. I'm gonna wait for you because we need to figure out who else we're putting on the team here.
Yeah, I'm catching right now.
We got Blinky.
Yeah, I want to play Minish Cap again. It's like playability-wise, Breath of the Wild, and to a almost equal extent, Tears of the Kingdom, because in my opinion, they're just the same game with two different playstyles.
Yeah, I'd agree to that.
But as far as, like, you know, actually fun, enjoyable, and just overall charming games, I think Minish Cap is probably my favorite Zelda.
That's fair. I definitely am one of the people who has, like, a hard nostalgia boner for Ocarina of Time.
Oh yes, absolutely. Like, my dad didn't even beat... my dad didn't beat the Water Temple, so that was a huge accomplishment for me, beating that long after he had given up the game. but I think I'll always love Minish Cap the most.
That's fair.
Just on terms of like the animation quality and style of that game is so much like it almost feels intentionally lovable.
Yeah.
Like everything feels more alive in that world.
It is a very
than
like cute game.
Yeah. Like everybody's moving around. There's so many like unique sprites for townspeople. There's always something changing and going on. The kinstone fusing is still kind of a conundrum to me, and I was never able to 100% that game because of the freaking figurine piece of heart. There's just one specific piece of heart where you have to collect like 150 of these figurines from a gacha machine.
Mm-hmm. I vaguely remember it. Like, I literally, I don't think I've played Minish Cap since I was a kid, and I don't remember it.
Oh, that's totally fair.
I should replay it.
I just
replay a
loved
lot of
all like
Zeldas.
the random effects those kinstones would have, and not knowing that some of them were scripted and others weren't.
Let me know when you catch yours, by the way. I'm at the PC, just like
Oh, right.
looking at everything.
I caught and named them like 30 seconds ago. I've just been running around.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, okay.
We should figure out who
Sweetie.
else we're gonna level up, though. Because Blinky, it sounded like we were both down to put on the team.
Yeah, I'm down for Blinky. So I've got a Fairy Steel, a Grass, a Psychic, a Dragon, and a Fire type.
I've got a Dragon, a Ghost, another Ghost, but mostly a Fire type, a Grass, and then a normal. Indeed.
I'm just not sure who we could add, to
I
be
know.
perfectly honest. We could add, to give you something to help deal with water types, and specifically that Quackavall, I'm down to add Luxalil.
Luxalil would be pretty sick.
That would put 2 grass types on my team, but I'm fine with that, considering... Yeah, one of them is a slow attacker, and another one's a fast special attacker.
Yeah, no, Luxalil would definitely... Oh, shit! Hi, Nightmare Bearer! Hi! Thank you so much for the raid! Hi, how are you doing? How was your stream? What were you up to? Sorry, Aimless.
No worries. Welcome, everyone.
What were you doing? Oh, thank you, Death. I was gonna do that myself. Alright, let's read the little description. Dive into the mystical realm with Nightmare Bearer, your go-to bud tender and tarot maestro. They'll guide you through Assassin's Creed Mirage without a glitch in sight, whether they're channeling their inner huntress in Dead by Daylight or brewing up some coffee-fueled first playthroughs. Every stream is a dreamy adventure. Stay for the variety and stay for the vibes. Oh, you were playing Assassin's Creed Mirage. Hell yeah. Love that.
I was gonna say, without a glitch in sight, that sounds like a miracle. Given a friggin' Ubisoft game.
Yeah, exactly. Ubisoft game without glitches. Look, it's a AI generated description. It's not gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
I think Luxalil would be pretty sick if you're okay with that.
I am okay with that. I'm gonna see what I can teach Petalil.
Luxray is really good. And already has a pretty solid moveset, so.
Yeah. Thankfully, that's less grinding to do, considering for me Luxalil is level 58.
Yeah, same. That's also just helps speed things along for the both of us.
Yeah.
I was looking at an eagle in still air for a full 3 minutes. Damn.
Sick. Love it.
Okay.
I think my favorite glitch that I ever ran into in an Assassin's Creed game was I was doing some parkour and I landed. Sometimes they'll have like trees that have a split in them, like a V. You can land in those and jump off.
Yeah.
I landed inside of the V, flung around for a bit, and then just died.
Damn.
Yeah, no clue.
Genuine question to anyone in chat who likes Assassin's Creed stuff. What Assassin's Creed games are actually good? Because I don't think I've played an Assassin's Creed game since Black Flag. I remember really enjoying Black Flag. But...
You say that, and Black Flag.
Uh-huh.
That's the one that I know of. Yeah, the Ezio collection definitely. So that's like Assassin's Creed 2 through...
No, I remember, like, I played through Assassin's Creed 2. I played through most of Assassin's Creed 3. And I played Black Flag.
The thing is, though, that after 2, it technically goes, I think, Brotherhood, Revelations, or vice versa.
Okay.
And are also following the same character from 2.
Brotherhood is the absolute best. Okay, noted.
In my opinion, Black Flag is probably one of the best, just on I wouldn't say both a narrative and gameplay, primarily a gameplay standpoint.
Yeah, no, that's what I've heard. Like, I've heard people say that Black Flag's really good gameplay-wise.
Oh yeah, just sailing your ship around, getting into like ship combat, it felt really good.
I remember, and I'm sorry, Kingdom Hearts fans. I remember playing Kingdom Hearts 3 and getting to like the Pirates of the Caribbean area, and when doing all the weird ship combat stuff, just feeling like thinking to myself, I wish I was just playing the ship combat in Assassin's Creed Black Flag right now.
I wish this was Black Flag. Just that mentality. Yeah, I get that. Sorry, Kingdom Hearts fans. I can't stand Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. I shouldn't say I can't stand it, but I've talked about my thoughts on Kingdom Hearts a few times. And it essentially boils down to, I love the concept. I remember having a bunch of fun playing Kingdom Hearts games when I was younger. But when I picked up Kingdom Hearts 3, I got to the Pirates of the Caribbean stage before I was just like, and I mean, I already felt it, like, before. But, yeah, I was playing through the majority of the game, and I'm like, this fucking sucks. I'm not having fun with this.
Just straight up, this fucking sucks.
No, I was so upset because I remembered really liking Kingdom Hearts when I was younger. So I bought the game, like,
shit.
I pre-ordered it,
like you do, obviously.
Planned to play it, like, day of.
Uh-huh.
And just, like, yeah, I think I got to the Frozen world where the whole gist of the Frozen world is you go up the mountain, then you go down the mountain, then you go up the mountain again, then you go down the mountain again. And I'm like, this is not good.
That sounds so tedious.
No, that's exactly what it was. It was, I feel like I'm getting ripped off.
It's just busy work? Why is there busy work in my game? What is this?
Yeah. And then I never finished 3. I had a lot of friends at the time being like, oh, you have to finish 3, like, trust me, the ending is worth it. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. I'm not gonna play through an entire game of garbage to get to what might be a good ending.
What could be good?
Hey, Apple, make a death save.
Up until then.
4006. That's my death save. The ending wasn't worth it. And that's what I've heard from people now! So, I don't know where my friends at the time were getting their shit from, but...
Their information.
Shooty, for real though, here, give me a second. Let me grab a dice. Apple had an active dex when I finished playing her as a D&D character, so we would have been level. We would have been at the point where our proficiency bonus was level, or it was +4, I think. So that is. That is unfortunately only a 12.
Oof. Pretty mid. Yeah, I think...
Yeah, I failed. No fucking shit. I failed.
I had a number of gripes when it came to the Kingdom Hearts series as a whole.
Which is fair.
Yeah, I didn't really like the character design much at all, and didn't really feel like sitting through a game that was Disney giving itself a hand job the entire time.
And God, 3 really feels that way. Like...
It's like, oh yeah, look at all this great stuff that we put out. Look at Frozen, Toy Story 3. Oh.
Like...
I don't care.
Well, I don't know. Like, the plot of the Toy Story world sucked. Tangled and Monsters, Inc. I remember being somewhat fun. The Frozen one literally just was like, here's the plot of Frozen.
But faster.
But faster, and also somehow worse. And that wasn't because it was faster. It just was done worse.
Yeah.
And the Frozen plot is already not fantastic to begin with.
I never saw the appeal of it, but then again, I'm not their target demographic for that movie, so...
I'm a fucking Disney, like, slut. And Frozen super mid.
I've enjoyed a lot of their movies. I'm in the I guess the group of, yes, they've had some wins. I'm not as into them as I used to be.
Yeah, in regards to Frozen specifically, there was just other movies that came out.
Just didn't care for.
Like, before then, that were better, that people don't talk about. Like, Tangled is superb. Princess and the Frog, my beloved.
I've seen Tangled. It was good, yes. Never saw Princess and the Frog.
Do yourself a favor. Watch Princess and the Frog.
Because again, I wasn't... Okay, I never saw it in its entirety. I've seen summaries.
Okay. Still,
and I believe I've seen clips of the songs.
do yourself a favor. I really love Princess Brave. I feel like I'm one of its only fans, but I think it's amazing.
I did want to see Brave because that sounded, it sounded fun.
Brave is not good. Don't watch Brave.
Okay, fun though. I didn't say good. I said fun.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I remember seeing Brave in theaters.
I heard her hair animation was amazing, and that was, I think, the biggest
that's
thing.
fair. That's true. Her hair is very well animated. I'll give that. Die.
As far as their newest stuff goes, like, I saw Moana, I thought that was good.
Moana was solid.
I haven't seen much since, because I just don't go out of my way to watch Disney movies. They just happen, and I watch them.
That's fair. Encanto was really good. I recommend Encanto to people. If you're not a Disney fan, I think Encanto is one that a lot of people, even if they don't necessarily like Disney, can still enjoy. Three took 13 years and 7 months. 13 and 7 are important numbers in the series. I'm convinced they delayed the release for an in-joke.
13 years and 7 months. Wow.
Yep.
I mean, I guess, but damn, for a Kingdom Hearts game?
Kingdom Hearts game that wasn't good.
That wasn't good?
Sorry, I'll stop shit-talking Kingdom.
No, it's fun.
Aimless is just here like, nah, do it more.
No, I don't like Kingdom Hearts in general. I'm happy to take any opportunity to shit on it.
No,
just 'cause, like,
that's so fair. It's very mid.
Like, I've heard people say, "Oh, it's a great game if you like hard games and things like that," but
it's not.
Like, I don't think I could sit through. I don't think I could sit through terrible Mickey, Donald, goofy dialogue. Like, I know there's a lot of classic Disney movie fans and whatnot. Put any of those characters in a mildly serious situation, and it just looks stupid. To me,
please shit talk 3. I love Kingdom Hearts, but fuck 3.
Yeah, I can't get into those games.
Which is fair. I mean, I think everyone has like a series like that where it's just like I can understand.
Like, yes, I respect people for liking it. Like, good on you for being able to be into something like this.
But I personally don't get it type thing.
It's just not for me. Yeah.
I'm that way with the Souls games.
That is also very valid.
Where I'm like, yeah, no, if you want to make yourself miserable playing a game that is designed to be a miserable experience, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Why you would do that is insanity to me. And
I'm just
because
an edgy fucker.
because I know
like
there's someone, sorry.
No good. You're good. Keep going.
Because I know there's someone who's gonna be like, well, the games aren't that hard if you just, like, you know, learn everything.
Mm-hmm.
The same can be said about literally any game. That doesn't mean that it's not designed to be challenging.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are designed to be hard in a very specific way. Which I understand is not for everybody. I know that there's a lot of people who are like, no, I'd rather not be mad. Like, and
yeah.
What?
I
on
will.
you.
Sorry.
I was done. Go.
Okay, I thought you were still saying more. I will fully admit, though, that I am, like, I'm the type of person that the idea of playing a game Like, I'll do shit like Nuzlocke and stuff for a bit of challenge. But that's still a challenge where it's like, at the end of the day, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, I'm still playing Pokemon, which is like my ultimate comfort game, and just having a good time.
You don't want to give a shit. Yeah.
But I fully don't understand the appeal in playing a game and making it a hard experience. That's not how my brain works when it comes to games. When I'm playing games, I want to be able to take my time. I want to just be able to chill. I want to vibe. I want to, like, hang out and just enjoy it instead of, you know, struggling to do shit.
You don't want every second to be a struggle.
Yeah.
That is totally fair. I get that.
Like, I love Celeste. Celeste is one of my favorite games of all time. I was streaming it ages ago. I'm just returning to it this Sunday after like months because it was basically like, yeah, no, this is making me frustrated. I don't want to have those vibes on stream. So I just stopped streaming it for like the longest time. Because I'm just like, I don't want to play a game that's making me unhappy.
Yeah.
It is a legitimately great game. It's just very frustrating because I'm not good at those types of games, but...
Yeah, I think what I mostly get out of it, when it comes to those like Souls-like or intentionally hard games, is the satisfaction of breaking through those walls.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've played a little bit of Dark Souls 1 with friends. And there is a sense of satisfaction to beating shit like that, but I'm just like...
Yeah.
I don't... Even so, the satisfaction is not worth it to me.
Just don't feel good in that world.
Yeah, I'm just like... Yeah, no, this satisfaction feels good, I guess, but so does just playing a game where I don't feel this. You know? I don't know. Like what you like. I'm not gonna judge anyone. That's a really fucked up username. I should let you know. A signed copy of Mein Kampf. That makes me really uncomfortable.
Oh, what? Did you just get a follow from that?
Yeah. Shooty, please, if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's kind of sketch.
Yeah.
Beppis. Yeah. Sorry, I was tabbed out, Beppis. Yeah, Dark Souls 3, Comfort, yeah. That's kind of Elden Ring for me right now. Just like when the DLC comes out, I'll definitely be playing it again some more.
Sorry.
But...
Sorry. Shooty banned this person. With just the reason, Jesus fuck, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of those kind of,
That just made me laugh.
There's a lot of those types of usernames out there.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that makes me real uncomfortable. I'm just gonna, like, till someone else follows, I'm just gonna kinda make my little follow thing disappear.
Understandable. Don't want to have that in your space.
Yeah. Yeah, not the best username. Says one named Death.
Well, I mean, that's a little more like broad.
Yeah.
You can't really get you can't misunderstand a signed copy of Mein Kampf. That's pretty on the nose, trying to be problematic. I'm gonna go.
Apologies for that, friends.
Here.
I don't want shit like that infiltrating my space. Even if it's someone who will just follow and literally never talk ever, it makes me feel uncomfy. I don't like it.
Yeah. I absolutely get that. 3-star, yeah, I'll take that. Change. Fighting type. What's fighting weak to again?
Parry, psychic, flying.
Psychic, got it.
Thanks for boosting the little number that goes up. Never come back. Basically.
Go away.
Appreciated for making my number go big, but, please never return.
Yeah. I still kind of find it funny. Neither of us have run into an evolution or even just an Eevee in one of these raids. Like as one of our encounters.
That's true. Huh.
Like there should be a pretty decent chance at some point, but still, none of our encounters have been an evolution.
Weird. Come on, Eevee. I like Eevee. I don't know anyone who doesn't do Rhyme, though. To be fair.
I know plenty of people who love Vaporeon.
Well, I mean, did you know?
The entire internet.
I love Vaporeon. And no, it's not for that reason. Vaporeon was like the evolution that I used as a kid.
Yeah, my partner likes it because that's what he used the most in Pokemon Go. And that's the closest he's ever gotten to playing a Pokemon game.
I just think it's pretty.
It is
That's
cute.
it. I just think it's a really pretty Pokemon. I remember, like, when I was a kid seeing Vaporeon for the first time and just being like, man, this is a really pretty Pokemon. I like it.
I mean, that's why I like Glaceon.
Yeah. And then people had to fucking loot it up. And I'm like, fair, but also...
The internet will always be the internet. And I always love the idea that at some point, there will be historians studying our culture and our time, finding these, finding memes like that.
Yeah.
And being like, okay, just trying to make sense of it.
What the fuck does this mean?
Like, why? Like, could be thousands of years in the future. Pokemon could be dead and gone, which is a horrifying thing to think about. Like, can you imagine your favorite brand of something just not existing 1,000 years in the future?
I mean, it's hard to imagine now, but all things will eventually just kind of die out.
True.
As weird
especially
as it is to think about.
Especially considering this is the most profitable of any media.
Oh shit. Blinky's already evolving. Good job, Blinky.
Sick. At what level is it evolving?
I think it's... Is it a level or is it a friendship thing?
Oh, it might be a friendship thing.
Yeah, I think it's a friendship thing.
Let's find out. High friendship. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You are correct.
That's kind of what I assumed. I'm sorry, she knows Shadow Ball?
No, yeah. I mean, wait a minute. What? It's a
Lissy
normal type.
knows Shadow Ball. That's kind of sick.
Lissy's a normal type?
Yeah.
I would have thought if any Pokemon was a fairy type, it would be the frickin' Chansey Happiny line.
Nope.
Wow.
That's why I still wanted a fairy type.
Yeah, actually, I thought it was a fairy type.
I want to know why the most profitable franchise on the planet can't afford voice actors. Because,
Oh, yeah?
Death, why pay people to do voices when they could just not do that?
Here's the thing, though. They can afford voice actors for the anime.
Yeah.
Game Freak can't afford them for the games.
I think I mentioned on stream, but I'm going through and I'm doing a monotype of every single Pokemon type. Just on my own time.
Right.
Just as like this is something I want to do within the span of like the next few months or whatever. However long it happens to take. And so I've been replaying Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Uh-huh.
And doing a fairy monotype in that.
Yeah.
And I got to like the dark gym.
Yeah.
Where there's like Pierce, who is like this cool singer. This edgy goth looking singer boy.
Yeah.
And him like going to sing. And there's just no sound. And it's just like...
Okay.
Seriously? Like, it just screams lazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Gen 5...
Yeah.
Gen 5 at least, like... They had Roxy in Black 2, White 2, who was like in a band. And she had the P-O-K-E-M-O-N Pokemon.
Oh, yes.
Like, just give me shit like that. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. Even if you just have him, like, screaming into the mic for a bit. That's fine. I don't fucking care. Just, I don't know, give me something at least.
Though, if you think about it, these games are kind of meant to be, like, very easily accessible.
Yeah.
So, I imagine they're not going too hard with their budget.
That's fair. Fuck, I'll do all the voices for free. Just Game Freak. You don't have to make it exactly like that it was on the Game Boy and home consoles. Yeah, that's it too. Like, I mean, not that Game Freak doesn't have the money, and they absolutely should fucking pay people.
Right.
But if they were to just put out a call being like, hey, anyone want to voice act a Pokemon game? People would eat that shit up. I'd eat that shit up.
They could probably just get a half a dozen random people to do Pokemon lines.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't need the game to be like fully voice acted. But even just
no.
like a few like random lines of dialogue. Like, I don't know, the cutscenes I feel like should have dialogue at this point. Or have
Kinda like
voice
how,
dialogue.
Kind of like how Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom did it.
Yeah, basically. Just give me shit like that.
Okay, this isn't working. Run. Oh, shoot.
I don't know.
Look at Victor's. We're in wood. Sorry, Gokus, I was tabbed out again, but I see what you said. Very funny.
Very funny, haha. Also,
And
hi,
they look at
guys.
Vaporeon and they just say wood.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the one being like, oh, people looted my fucking sweet Eevee evolution.
Uh-huh.
But then again, like, doing my Pokemon Smasher passes, I've been like, smash each time.
Yeah. Just because we would doesn't mean we have to like it.
I
may
would
say
for a lot of
smash.
these Pokemon. That's besides the point.
I may say smash, but not happy about it.
I'm not pleased that it is a smash. I just know my horny ass.
I know who I am. I know what I'm into. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
I'm horny and I'm not so proud, actually.
Just like those thanks, I hate that I'm into this
Yeah,
sort of fucking
basically.
meme.
Thanks, I hate it. I still need so many frickin'
More raids, more candies.
yeah.
Ah. Though we don't have to blow past 63 by too much, because that's what Penny's ace is.
Okay.
2 larges.
P-O-K-E-M-O-N Pokemon. Even more reason to love Gen 5.
Ooh, Tinkatuff is evolving.
Let's go.
Blink. Let's go, Blinky. Tinkaton.
Litleo, where are you going? He was just running into the wall for a bit. What are you doing, little guy?
Okay. Tinkaton's just a fucking thief. What?
Yeah. No, take a tons of freaking menace. I love it.
It's. Is their entire line just a bunch of dicks?
Yeah, basically.
One of them harasses Corviknights.
Yeah. I love them.
Tinkaton hammer.
You know what's actually really funny?
Yeah.
The hammer for a shiny Tinkaton
Uh-huh.
is the color of a shiny Corviknight.
Oh. That's kind of dark.
It's super dark, but I think it's really funny. This game really popped off in shinies for some areas, and then made me greatly disappointed with others.
Get her smack. What? Yeah, sure. You'll learn a bug type move, why not? Give you some variety.
Like, why does fucking Tandem Mouse and Mousehold barely look any different? Why didn't they make them just different colored mice? Instead, they have, like, weird different colored bodies that barely look any different from the normal ones.
Is that what their shiny is?
For Mousehold and Tandem Mouse, yes.
Yeah, hold on.
It's like
I gotta say this now.
they have a slight gray coloring on their, like, clothes, almost. It's like their torso has a slight gray to it, and then the shiny, it's just like a tan. But you can, like, barely tell the difference.
Yeah, what the hell? Their pants just change color.
Yeah,
Their
basically.
clothes just change color. That's it. It's like they're wearing shirts and pants, and then it just changes.
You could have
What
had,
the
like,
hell?
you know, instead of white mice, they could be gray or brown.
Yeah. Really? Gosh, there's some of these that I'm just... Like, the fucking Gabite Garchomp line. It's just a slightly different shade of blue.
Uh-huh. I remember when I played Legends Arceus, and I encountered, like, an outbreak of shiny Elekid,
Yeah.
and I was just, like, fighting them all, because free experience. And I ran into a shiny, and I was like, I legitimately could not tell you where it was shiny. You look no different.
Exactly the same.
I just thought this was just an outbreak that I was gonna murder all of them. But then you've got, like, Relor, which is the Pokemon that, like, rolls a little, like, poop ball in this game.
Oh, the dung beetle.
Yeah. It's shiny, rolls like a gold ball.
Revlor? It doesn't evolve, does it?
Yeah, it does. I don't
Oh, it
remember
does.
what it evolves
Okay.
into. I don't remember the name.
Rabska.
But yeah, its shiny has like a full-on gold ball that it's rolling. Which is great. That's super cute. I love that. No, fucking grab hold of the side of the mountain.
Looking at. Oh yeah, it's just solid gold.
Yeah. But like, that's cute. For a little dung beetle, that's a super cute little thing. I don't know. Shiny Pokemon designs are either amazing or absolute garbage. And there's no in between.
I didn't know how badass shiny Flygon looked until my randomizer.
Yeah, it looks sick.
The blue just works so well.
I still think my favorite shiny is shiny Rapidash. I really like the silver flames.
Oh, it's silver. Huh.
Yeah, it's got like
I like.
silver blue flames and later gems. Like more blue in here.
Oh yeah, the frickin' Galarian Rapidash.
Oh, I love Galarian Rapidash with shiny too. It reminds me of toothpaste, which I know is a weird reason to like it, but
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like shiny Ponyta, but that's just because I love blue fire.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it does. Yeah. Well, it looks like toothpaste anyway.
Well, yes, but...
It does look more like toothpaste.
But then, like, you get something like fucking Nidoqueen, whose shiny I absolutely despise. For context of why I despise shiny Nidoqueen, shiny Nidoking has the colors, like, that entire line has the colors of female Nidoran. So it's like that shade of blue. And then Nidoking shiny is like the blue that Nidoqueen is. And that's really nice. That's like really cute.
Uh-huh.
Nidoqueen, I think Nidoran and Nidorina are both pink. And then Nidoqueen, for some reason, is just the barfiest green in the entire world.
With, like, some questionable pink, It's got pink on the chin, pink on the chest, and, like, pink for, I guess, the undercarriage.
Like, why?
Yeah. That's gross.
It looks so nasty. I hate it. Especially because Nidoking looks so good in Nidoqueen's colors. And Nidoqueen probably would look so good in Nidoking's colors. But instead it decides to make it puke green.
Yeah, that is gross.
Oh. I want shinies that look nice.
We demand better shinies.
Honestly.
I'm trying to see if there's a good fighting move I can teach. Tinkaton. But I'm not finding anything.
I need more. I need more raids.
So do I. I should be doing that. Not looking at TMs.
I get it though.
I'm just trying to maximize potential. I should do that after the grinding is done. No.
DPI.
Did you have a long day?
Always. I work in childcare.
Yeah. Valid.
I have a really long day tomorrow, though. As part of my job, and this is standard at like most daycares in my specific area, so it's not like weird. You're required to do a certain amount of basically like professional development per year. So the daycare that you work for will basically set like a number, and you're required to do X hours worth of like just various professional development. So that could be like workshops, that could be like reading books, that could be what have you.
Yeah.
Every center also has requirements and what exactly meets those professional development hours. Different workshops and training is fairly standard, though. So, I'm currently enrolled in like a workshop, and it's like 4 sessions. Each of those sessions are like 3.5 hours each.
Jeez.
But that gets me like half of the professional development that I need for the entire year.
Okay.
Like, the year being like from the date I was enrolled.
Yeah.
Started as a staff till...
Higher date, pretty much.
Yeah. So, if I do this, like, I'm gonna need to attend just a handful more workshops and that's it. But it's like, it's after work already, so it turns my, like, 8-hour day into a nearly 12-hour day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, sounds like a 12-hour.
Which is kind of a nightmare, and I've got that tomorrow, so that'll be real fun.
Well, at least tomorrow's Friday. No, tomorrow's Thursday, damn it.
It's Thursday.
I am all sorts of off right now. At least, yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. Got one more day. Then you can sleep in for like 18 hours.
Yep. Okay, how many more raids do I need to do? I'm getting like no large candies.
And the 4 stars?
Just in general.
It's only the 4 stars give them. I think.
I don't know.
I think it's rare from a 3-star.
I have no work tomorrow after 3 days of absolute hell. Jealous.
Yeah, I also do not work tomorrow, but
Well, yeah,
that is
because
because...
you guys have Thanksgiving!
Hey, I work in retail. There is a very real chance for any of us to work on Thanksgiving.
I mean, that's valid.
Not for the entire day, mind you. I think we close at like 3 anyway. My partner's store closes at 6. But yeah, I got lucky. They just gave me the day off.
I remember, like, because my specific area as well has, like, a lot of immigrants and stuff. I remember a parent at my last daycare getting really angry about the fact that we were closed on Christmas.
Oh.
Because they just don't celebrate.
Uh-huh.
And so they were like, oh, well, what are we supposed to do with our kid now? It's like, well, neither of you work. No, neither of you will be working, so...
Yeah.
Stay home with them? Wild concept? Spend time with your child?
For real.
It's very sad how many lengths parents will go to not do that. Wait. Oh my god. I freaked out for a second because I thought I saw a shiny in the distance right as I was going into a raid.
Uh-huh.
It was not a shiny. It was just like...
It was not.
Well, a shiny Wiglet, I believe, has like a blue nose. And
Wiglet.
so I saw a Wiglet. And there was like another Pokemon kind of over top of it.
Uh-huh.
So it looked like a shiny.
just in the right position that it was blocking its nose.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
they just hate their child? Death, again, I could tell so many horror stories about, like, parents just going through as many lengths as possible to not spend time with their children. And it makes me heartbroken. One of the hardest parts about working in childcare is that you get a very sad glimpse into how a lot of kids are treated.
Mm-hmm.
And not in terms of, well, not in terms of necessarily, like, direct abuse, but just in terms of, like,
Neglect.
and I'm not gonna harsh the vibe, but there is one story that I could tell, if anyone is interested, of a parent who basically kidnapped their own child that I'm aware of.
Uh-huh.
And okay, I guess I'm gonna tell the story. So, I guess slight trigger warning if you're someone who just like gets affected by like child neglect and abuse, like maybe click off and I'll type in chat when it's safe for you to come back. Myself or a mod will.
The serious talk over message.
Yeah, basically. Okay, so when I worked at my last center, there was a girl who, you know, parents were divorced. Dad had primary custody. And she far preferred, like, being with Dad, and with Dad, like, you could tell, you know, Dad took care of her. Like, she would come to school, or not come to school, come to daycare, like, and to school. Like, actually well maintained, for lack of a better term. This girl wasn't, like, super young. She was, like, 10. So old enough where she's starting to kind of, like, you know things.
Getting wise.
Yeah. But whenever she was with Mom, which would happen on occasion, like, she would come to school, like, in clothes that were, like, clearly not washed. Like, hair clearly, like, not having had a bath in however long. And just, in general, like, I used to have to check her backpack every single day when she was with Mom just to make sure she had food. And if not, like, inform the kitchen and our cook to make, like, an extra portion for her. Like, just clearly not great. And she would have conversations with me about, like, you know, the fact that she was pretty sure that the only reason Mom wanted her around is to take care of her little sister, who was just like a baby. Because she would talk about, like, the fact that she would make dinner for her mom, her sister, and herself, like, at the age of 10.
Yeah.
And then it was a case of, for a long time, she was just with Dad. I don't fully know the legalities, but I think for a while Mom wasn't allowed to see her. And then mom got better, and it was like there was basically a trip arranged for her to go with mom for a little bit to another province. And she was supposed to come back like within a week or something. And yeah, mom just kind of took her, and unfortunately, that girl never came back to daycare. Last I remember of the situation, like, dad was still trying to get her back, but mom, like, completely basically ghosted and, like...
Just disappeared.
Just disappeared, like, off the face of the earth.
Off
no idea where she is or anything. Which is just extremely, extremely heartbreaking and really harrowing.
Yeah, that's unsettling.
So, yeah, that's probably my worst and saddest daycare story.
Yeah.
Sorry to severely harsh the vibes. But, yeah. Daycare work is hard a lot of the times, and I think a lot of people don't realize how hard that can be.
Well, yeah, not only to, like, see it happen, but be involved with the people who are.
Exactly, and, like, that was the most heart-wrenching thing. Like, I remember, and I wasn't involved directly because, you know, he mostly dealt with the daycare management, but I remember, like, my supervisor and stuff talking to me and being like, yeah, like, Dad has no idea what to do. Like, what do you do in that situation? He doesn't know where the frick she went. Like...
Yeah, unfortunately, especially if they're, like, already separated, it can be very tricky.
Yeah. So it's just really sad and scary.
Like, save from calling the police and hoping they can do something.
Exactly. But anyways, I'm not gonna dwell on it anymore because it is a heavy topic, and I like my streams to be a bit more lighthearted than that. But
understandable.
But yeah, just fucked up situation. And unfortunately, there's a lot of that I've had to deal with. Not that severe, obviously. But, like, a lot of fucked up situations. So, while you're being nice to retail workers this time of year, also just be nice to fucking childcare workers. We're doing our best. Most of us, at least.
Yeah, holiday seasons are stressful for everyone.
Honestly, I'm not looking forward to Christmas at work. Apparently we're doing, like, a big staff. Like, we're doing a staff Christmas thing. That's fairly standard. But then we're also running, like, a Christmas party for the parents. And, like, kids.
Oh.
Where it's basically gonna be, like, a Christmas carnival of sorts. Like, there's gonna be different activities and stuff. Which sounds kind of fun, but also just sounds like a fuck ton of work.
It's like, yeah, that's gonna be chaotic to get done.
Well, especially because they want us to, like, plan it all. And it's like, yeah, let's throw that on top of the already busy Christmas season for most people. Also, hospital office workers just throwing that out there no reason. Just be nice to people. I think that's the moral of today.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. So simple yet so
Difficult a
affirmative.
concept, apparently.
Yeah, we got a lot of bitter people at work.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's why I'm glad I'm in the position I am in my store. They just let me sit in the back and make sure the produce looks good. Pretty much, you just like trim and soak everything.
Yeah, I remember like I had a lot of coworkers at my last center that were just like, you know, clearly had been in childcare for like ages.
Uh-huh.
And just all the joy of working with kids was just gone.
It was like, I'm definitely over it.
And it's just like, I don't know. I on the one hand, I get it. I really do. But on the other hand, it's just like, God, like, just stop working here then.
Just retire. Just retire.
Just stop working with kids. Find a job somewhere else. Or work at a different center, because I'm confident our center didn't help matters either.
Yeah.
I'll never forget.
Yeah, work environment also is very important.
Well, I'll never forget, like, when I went to quit my old center. And all the staff were like, oh, why are you quitting? Like, oh, I don't understand. Like, don't you like this place?
Why?
And I'm like, have you fucking worked here?
Like...
None of us like this place.
Yeah, there's definitely, like, a level of... Especially in the upper management area, there's, like, a level of brainwashing, like, self-brainwashing that happens.
Well, it wasn't even my managers. Like, both my managers were fairly understanding.
Uh-huh.
My boss was a little pissy, but that's to be expected.
Oh, yeah.
My, like, basically second boss. There's the director of the daycare, and then there was an assistant director. So, she was understanding. She was like, yeah, I get it. Like, you want to explore other options. That's totally fair. And then my supervisor was like, yeah, no, that's valid. Like, you do you.
Uh-huh. So there was no directly like, no, this place sucks kind of conversations?
No! Like, I remember, like, going home and talking to the captain and being like, I feel like I'm being gaslit. Like...
Uh-huh. Did I not just experience this hell?
And I've had conversations with coworkers, like, before quitting, of like, yeah, no, this place is garbage, and there's a lot of things we wish we could change. And many of my coworkers saying, like, oh yeah, as soon as I get, like, my permanent residence here in Canada, I'm gonna quit. Or, you know, oh, as soon as I find something better, I'm gonna quit. Like...
Yeah.
But then,
That
as soon as I was
level of just,
leaving,
God,
it was
get me
just
outta
like, everyone kind of forgot all of those conversations. I'm like, I understand being sad that I'm leaving. That makes sense, but... I don't know, be honest with me and just be like, yeah, no. Sucks that you're going,
nice?
but I understand. You know?
Like, is it actually nice working here?
Well, yeah.
I think you can, like, you people, but... This place... You guys are great.
Well,
this place.
That's very much like the conversations I was having in my head, where I'm just like... I feel unhappy. And I think moving moving on is a good decision. But like, everyone's acting as though this is the best place ever. So am I the crazy one?
Nah, you're probably doing better now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, I can realize that now. Where, like, now I'm like, okay, now I get good coworkers, kids that are wonderful, a job that treats me like, you know, I'm actually worth something. And, like, regularly will give thanks to the work and effort I put in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whoa, that's wild. I mean, I tweeted about it, but I called in sick, like, last week, just to take, like, a mental health day. I mean, I didn't say that, but...
Yeah, I remember.
And then, like, you know, I was fully expected to get berated, because that's what happened at my old job. And just to have my supervisor be like, oh yeah, okay, feel better. Like, let me know if you need tomorrow off too, because you're still not feeling great. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's not allowed. What? You're supposed to get mad at me. This is weird.
Why aren't you mad at me?
Why aren't you mad?
I'm angry.
I was mentally preparing for feeling shit about this. Some people need to tell themselves that everything is fine or they mentally break. And that's what I realize now is probably what it was. Was it just like, you know, that feeling of when you know something is shit and you want to, like, stop dealing with it, but you're not at that point yet. So it's probably was people seeing me leaving and being like, yeah, I wish I could do that. But because I can't, I'm gonna tell myself that everything's cool.
Kind of like the no, suffer with us.
Yeah, basically. I mean, my one, like, coworker that I worked closely with, she understood completely. She was like, I mean, she was super bummed to see me go just because we had been working, like, basically as partners for the entire 3 years I was there, but she was very understanding about it. Which is all I asked of people. I was like, yeah, you don't have to necessarily like it, but all I ask is that you be understanding of why. Or respectful, at the very least. I remember I had one coworker who kept trying to, like... And it wasn't even someone I was particularly close to, either, which is, I think, annoyed me more. That kept trying to, like, weirdly guilt-trip me.
Oh. Like the, oh no, how are we gonna make it through next week?
Yeah, basically. It was like... He was one of our van drivers, so him and I did, like, a lot of different, like, after-school drop-offs and pickups together. And so he's like, ugh. I mean, I already lost this other coworker that used to work there, and now I'm losing you too. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And, oh, they're all so comfortable around you, like, now they have to get used to someone else doing it. And then sometimes it was just as simple as, like, ugh, traitor, you know, kind of jokingly, but kind of in a way that seemed like he actually meant it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm allowed to want to go somewhere else, like, fuck off.
Yeah, there's definitely always that little hint of passive aggressiveness.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it was. Like, it very much just was like reeked of weird
that sounds like he was. That sounds like he was laying it on pretty thick.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, my mind was already made up, so it was like whatever. And again, I'm not regretting it.
Yeah, you
miss...
definitely sound tired, but it's a good tired.
Yeah, I mean, like, no matter what, I think just working with kids in general makes you tired, but, like, it's a tired in the sense of, like, yes, it's just the fact that I work with kids that's making me tired. It's not because, you know, I have a workplace that's draining.
Yeah, it's not where you're doing the job, it's the job itself.
Yeah. And even then, like, even on the most draining of days I found so far, at least, like, I'm still able to leave and be like, yeah, you know what? I'll just have a good nap and feel better, you know? Whereas before it was like...
I'll be happy to come in tomorrow versus, I have to go in tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, whereas before it was very much like, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna feel miserable all night. Instead of just like, yeah, I'm gonna feel tired for a bit, but I can probably shrug that off.
Yeah.
I need more freaking rates. Maybe you're right. Maybe we won't get to Penny today. I was thinking we'll be able to get to at least her, but...
A good chunk of candies.
I'm
gonna start pumping in.
Blinky's at level 61, so she's getting very close, but... I just need, like, 1 or 2 more good rates, I think.
Yeah, I got Luxalil and Blinky up to 61.
Y'all want to know the worst part of working with kids, though? You just have a constant stream of annoyingly catchy kid songs in your brain at all times, and they never leave. Ever.
Yeah. Yeah, those last a lot longer than a lot of the memes that come around.
Like, I have Wheels on the Bus in my brain at all times.
You start accidentally, like, singing it to yourself while doing some random chore.
Basically, like, I've been cooking dinner for the captain and I, and I'll just go into some dumb Cocomelon shit. Because it's just in my brain, and it won't leave.
At all times. I am gonna go check the auction house for feathers.
Maybe that should be a redeem. Maybe I should sing a kid song as a redeem. I know a lot of them. Too many, in fact.
There we go.
Yes, I should. It would be a big redeem. Like...
5K?
Not 5K. Maybe. That's what the normal sing-a-song redeem is, actually. Maybe slightly more than that, then.
Ooh, what should I give? What item should I give to Tinkaton?
Oh yeah, I should... focus. On a related note to kids' songs, did you guys know that the new Wiggles have a version of Hokey Pokey that kind of slaps?
There's a new Wiggles?
Well, like, I don't know how old they are at this point, but I don't know, there's a girl now. I don't remember that when I was a kid.
Yeah, it was always the 4 dudes, right?
Yeah.
I did not watch a lot of the Wiggles, but I do remember enjoying what I did.
I mean, there's a reason a fruit salad, yummy yummy, is still my
Yeah,
song.
yeah, that's the one, I think. That was the one that stuck in my head the most.
You're welcome. I mostly have it because I just think it's funny for an orchard. And it still is yet to get old. Every time someone subs, I'm still just as psyched to hear fruit salad, yummy yummy, fruit salad, yummy yummy, yummy 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 fruit salad.
And here I was thinking it was more complicated than that. I was like,
Nope.
how does it go?
Nope.
No, I was like,
It's
no,
that
it's literally
simple.
just that. Fuck it, ability shield. Sure.
Okay, after I defeat this guy now, I think I might have enough.
62 and 62.
Guys, Kiro's online. Let's bully him. I just got a notification from my Switch saying Kiro's online.
Ah.
I could add it as a Switch friend code and bits and pubs Switch friends. I don't have a lot of them, actually.
I don't have it in all of my streams, in all of my scenes, but in some of them, I do have my spread code up at the top left. I don't advertise that it's there, it's just there on some of them.
Gotcha.
I think it originally was for when I was playing Switch games, but...
I mean, I advertised my Steam a while back in my Discord, and actually that's kind of nice, having more Steam friends. Being like, ooh, this person's playing this game.
just like lurking and seeing what other people are doing.
Yeah, that's mostly what I want it for, to be honest. I mean, in the case of Steam, too, I've been very fortunate that I've had people, like, gift me games and stuff, which no one needs to do, but I always appreciate it when it does happen. But mostly I just like to lurk and be like, ooh, what's this person playing? What game is this person obsessed with right now?
I could never play a game with you in my life, and I would still just enjoy seeing what you were doing.
Yeah, basically. The amount of times I go to, like, open up VTube Studio and see, like, in my Steam friends list, oh, this person's playing Baldur's Gate, this person's playing Baldur's Gate, this person's playing Baldur's Gate. I'm like, yeah, that tracks.
I just, in those moments, like, if I see a lot of people doing it, I'm like, are they all playing it together?
Yeah.
They could, like, not know each other at all, and I'd be like,
These 4 VTubers that I'm confident have never interacted. It's even better because I have, like...
It's
and
just
granted,
like building headcanon.
I don't have a lot of people, but I have some people from, like, my real life that know that I'm a VTuber on my friends list, too. So it's fun where it's, like, you know, 2 VTubers, and then, like, my sister, and it's like, oh yeah, they're all playing Baldur's Gate together. Cool!
You're just building your own headcanon for what your friends are doing.
And I'm like, there's no fucking way anyone knows my sister.
Like, there's absolutely no way these people are doing any of this.
But,
However,
it's not gonna stop me.
in my mind, they are.
Okay. Blinky is now ready to fight. Whether we wanted to do that next time, or... because it is approaching the 2-hour mark.
Yeah. I've still got a couple levels to go. Like I said, they're still at 62.
Okay.
But I don't imagine it would take... I don't imagine it would be too detrimental to be on level with her.
I don't think so.
Let me check. Yeah, so her highest is 63. The rest of her team is 62.
God, every time I see Tatsugiri, I'm like, I'm in love. I love Tatsugiri. Yeah, I don't think... I'm not too worried about Penny. I'm worried about Nimona. But I'm not worried about
Yeah.
Penny. Especially because Penny's team is like...
Very straightforward.
Yeah, like... one of the big things that's been tricky in the past few fights for us is that it's this Pokemon that has, like... Of course they'll have, like, a stab move and stuff. And maybe, like, a move of kind of a similar type. But then they'll have some wild-ass shit.
Then they'll have what I love to call the perfect counter move.
Yeah.
That just counters whatever its counter is. A lot of them have that, and I hate it.
But with Penny's team, because she has baby doll eyes and quick attack on, like, everyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we really only have to worry about, like, the type.
Yeah, everything's pretty predictable. Umbreon has Dark Psychic. Vaporeon has Water Ice. Jolteon has Electric Bug.
Okay, that's
Flareon has
weird, but
yeah,
manageable.
Yeah, it's Pin Missile.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Flareon has Fire, just Fire. Leafeon has Grass.
Type down. Okay.
Yeah, big sad. Leafeon's Grass and Bug. And Sylveon is Fairy and Ghost.
Yeah, so pretty easy to deal with, I think.
Yeah, it should be fairly simple.
Maybe let's save her and Penny both for next time. Do like a back-to-back.
That sounds like a good idea.
Especially because, you know, I could
I'm
go
not there
horribly
yet.
wrong.
Yeah, very much could. So I'm just gonna run some more raids here in the meantime.
Cerulege is Rapid Edge from Sparks of Hope. She and Cerulege have edgy swords. I don't know what Sparks of Hope is. Piercing.
2-star.
She has Flying Blade. Cerulege has Bitter Blade. Cerulege is cool. I like Cerulege.
Yeah, I like it way better than Armor Rouge.
I was gonna say, Armor Rouge is fine, but Cerulege is really sick.
Like, they clearly made one of them better.
Yeah. I like Scarlet for a lot of different reasons, but...
Yeah, honestly, they both have, both of these games have their shining accomplishments. Like, I just personally like Miraidon better.
Yeah.
And each of them has their hits and misses when it comes to the Paradox Pokemon.
I will admit that, for the most part, I do tend to prefer the like, past Paradox ones, the Scarlet ones.
Yeah.
But
Violet has some bangers.
Violet does have some bangers. But I don't know. I like the aesthetics of kind of the prehistoric Pokemon.
Fair. Yeah, a lot of them do look pretty cool.
Also, it's got my dude Screamtail. who
I just vibe
love.
with Cyberpunk.
I just love the idea of a prehistoric Jigglypuff that looks like it's going to tear you in half.
Absolutely feral.
Yeah, no, I love that.
Ooh, Brick Break. Yeah, I'll take that, why not? Another raid. I need to get to another raid. Let me see those. Let me check these.
Maybe in the bit of time we still have moves. Can I make? Absolutely will end your bloodline. Exactly. That's why I love it. Can I just sort these by craftable? The TMs?
I think so.
How?
I think it's up on one of the, should be like the first category.
There we go. I did it. I will say again, Violet does have some bangers. Iron Valiant, sick.
Iron Thorns is pretty sick.
Iron Thorns is pretty sick. Iron Bundle, but that's just because I kind of love the idea of Robot Delibird.
I can't remember what the Volcarona is.
Oh, Iron Moth, I think.
Yeah, Iron Moth. That one's pretty sick.
But I don't know, like, love Screamtail. I prefer Great Tusk over Iron Treads.
Yeah, that's fair. That one makes more sense.
Yeah. Love Fluttermane. Slitherwing.
What's the Salamence one?
Roaring Moon.
Yeah, I love that one.
Roaring Moon's sick.
They added more with the DLC.
Did they?
Yeah. Like, I think one of them was a really long-necked Raikou.
Oh, yes. Yeah, they have the other legendary ones.
And then one of them was one of those horses, but cyborg.
Yeah. So probably in the next DLC we're gonna get, like, a prehistoric Entei and, because they've done Virizion, they've done... Did they do Cobalion? Or Terrakion?
I think it was Cobalion. I think it was Lightning one? I don't know. Those are from the games I didn't play. I didn't play X and Y.
I'm checking. Iron Crown, so that's Cobalion. So then they'll probably have
definitely.
a future Terrakion and a prehistoric Entei in the next DLC. That would make sense.
Yeah, Iron Crown looks sick.
Yay. Oh. Altaria can learn Fire Blast.
Yes, it can.
Interesting. No, actually, I like its moveset. Perish Song has been so clutch. I don't want to get rid of it. I am tempted to teach it Hurricane, though.
A flying move could be good since it's stab.
Yeah. Problem is that I have Moonblast on it. And I don't want to get rid of Moonblast.
Yeah, that really is your only good fairy move.
Yeah. And Perish Song and Cotton Guard are both just too good. And I don't want to get rid of Dragon Pulse because that's the other stab move. No. I'll make the Hurricane TM. Maybe I'll change that later, but... For me, the Scarlet ones were better because the Violet ones were just Pokemon but robot. Which is valid, I think.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, that's
there's
probably
some...
the reason a lot of people like them.
I mostly like Iron Valiant because it felt like a combination between both Gardevoir and Gallade.
Yeah, no, that's why I really like Iron Valiant.
Do the Paradox Pokemon from the past have an item that, like, instantly gives them a huge stat boost?
I don't know.
Probably do. They gotta do something with that gimmick. Alright, let's see.
Oh shit.
What?
Luxalil can learn Play Rough.
Oh yeah, it can. Can't it? It's just a pure electric
No.
type, it's not a dark type. Because it really should be an electric dark type.
I agree. But that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
Do I get rid of Fire Fang for it? Yeah. Yeah, I've got good fire damage from...
Oh yeah, you've got... Your fire
I've got
coverage is
fire damage
fine.
for fucking days.
Oh yeah, you're fine there.
Anything that can die to fire will. And now,
Or...
we got Substitute. Which means Blinky is gonna be a little bitch. I'm gonna be an asshole with Blinky's moveset. I'm not
Let's
even
see.
remotely sorry.
What can my Blinky do? Yeah, Skitter Smack, Play Rough, Gigaton Hammer, and Brutal Swing.
I need a good normal move on Blinky. I mean, I could just teach it Swift. Swift never misses.
Blinky is tanky. Highest stats are what? What's your nature? Or did they get rid of nature?
They didn't get rid
Oh,
of nature.
impish. Oh, it's impish.
We are past the 2-hour mark.
Yep, I'm just standing here staring at some Psyduck.
Yeah, I was kind of checking.
They're fairly interested in me for some reason. Another one in the background trying desperately to get on the bridge, but it can't.
Before I forget, I am gonna give some items to my little guys.
The guy.
I've been having Arboliva with leftovers, but honestly, I think that's gonna have to go to Blinky.
I mean, you can buy another one.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, okay, I'll do that actually. Having them both with leftovers, just because they're both tanky as fuck. But for now, we will call things here.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining.
Hope you all had a wonderful time.
Aimless, what do you got going on in the next little bit?
For the next 2 days, I am not doing anything because U.S. Thanksgiving, yay.
Yay!
Saturday though, since I can't do it Friday, we're gonna do Shooter Saturday, and I'm finally starting Halo 3 ODST.
Hell yeah!
One of my favorites, and just atmospherically my favorite
Hell
out of
yeah.
all the Halo games. But other than that, next week starting Pokemon White Randomized Nuzlocke
Yeah!
because we beat Red.
Let's go!
His team didn't have more. His entire team was first stage evolutions. It was underwhelming, but a good end.
Well, that kind of sucks that it was a little underwhelming, but
Yeah. I'm gonna change that setting next time.
fair. As for folks on my end of things, I am also not streaming the next 2 days, not because of Thanksgiving, because I'm a Canadian bitch, but just because I've got a workshop tomorrow, and then Friday, the captain is off, so we're spending the evening together. But on Saturday, I will be joined by the lovely Lapare Link and Bookermoth and potentially someone else for a Fortune Street collab. And then Sunday we're finally returning to Celeste after ages. So that'll be fun. And hopefully I won't get super frustrated. We'll see. But anyways,
I'm looking at people to raid.
I see Arcanon's online.
I see Arcanon, I see Natsu, Ruby. You want to shoot into Arcanon?
Yeah! Playing some Earth Defense Force with Malamac. Alright, folks, we're gonna raid into Arcanon. If y'all don't know Arcanon, I don't know how you don't if you watch my content, to be honest. But Arcanon's lovely. Super, super fun. And yeah, we're gonna send some love his way. If you haven't yet, also, make sure to follow Aimless, because Aimless is lovely. And I'm glad that it's coming to the close, and that it's been a great adventure, but sad that it's coming to a close. Because...
Don't worry, we'll get something else started.
Give me a bit, at least, damn.
Eventually, no, yeah, I get you. No, there'll be a period, but
okay.
Yeah, we'll do something another time.
But we're gonna send everyone over to Arcanon. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you have a great rest of your time zone.
Yeah, have a good one. And I'll
Bye,
see you all
friends.
next time.
Peace.
Bye-bye.